I'm not sure what direction I'm gonna take with this video. I'm not even sure what I'm gonna call it or title it. This is gonna kind of be like a, I don't even know. I was gonna say a test of skills, but I don't know jack diddly squat about editing and content creation, if you will. So I'm just kind of taking a step at a time. I'm waiting. Shouldn't say waiting, but yeah, I kind of am waiting to find something that I can kind of latch onto. Something that draws my interest enough that I don't end up dropping it within a week or a couple months or something like that. I am not one of those people that can just play one game for the next 15 years. I mean, there's a lot of games there's a lot of games I enjoy, and I don't always enjoy playing them all the time. I've had my stints of playing League. I've put a lot of hours onto League. I love Tarkov. I play it every so often, basically when the game wipes. That's the best part. First couple weeks is actual peak golden age of Tarkov. But even other games like Minecraft, I've played Minecraft my whole life. I don't want to play it every day. I don't want to play it every week. I don't want to play it once a week. I'll get into like a rhythm. I'll be like, oh man, I'm so interested in either starting up a new world or starting a new mod pack. I'll play the crap out of it for like a week or two, or maybe a couple weeks if it's something that's really pulling me in. But inevitably, it just kind of fades away. So it feels hard to try and find like that niche or that category where you can just kind of like, oh, all these people are playing this game. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna dedicate my life to this game. I am only gonna play Tarkov, or I'm only gonna play Minecraft. I mean, hey, the whole background for this is probably just gonna be clips from a bunch of different games, because honestly, I have so many in my backlog. I just have so many clips over the years, and I've reset my computer so many times, so I've lost so many as well. And there's just an ungodly amount to go through. So I'm probably just gonna treat this as my occasion to kind of start watching all of them, especially all the ones that don't have any title, because that's a lot of them, and just kind of clipping them and inserting them and honestly reliving the memories of a lot of them. Every single clip I have, through the hundreds of clips I've recorded, every time I start watching it, it brings me right back to that spot. It's like a time capsule, to be honest. It's really nice. You know what? Just from spitballing here, I've been getting some ideas. I think I'm gonna probably end up naming this video something along the lines of why you should record, or why you should keep your clips, or something along those lines. I would say literally why you should have background recording software so that you can clip anything that happens just in case you don't have your recording going at that time. But I don't know how nicely that fits inside of a thumbnail. Eureka! This is post that statement, Fred, and I think I've come up with an idea for what I'm gonna call it. I think this one's actually gonna stick, unlike the other one I just said. I think I'm gonna call this "Videos Are Your Memories." I like that. For a long time, these clips have just kind of sat and have been rotting. And, honestly, I'll get to a point where I've got like 100 or a couple hundred gigs of videos, and they're all not labeled or titled. Maybe they'll be in the folder for the associated game if I'm lucky. But I will have so many that are unedited, and I'd never end up going through them. And the times like that, I just kind of welcome a PC reset. I don't usually reset my PC on purpose, but I've had a couple incidents where I upgrading my computer, for some reason unplugging my hard drive, or my SSD, I should say. Sorry, unplugging my SSD. Nothing crazy. Wasn't rough with it. It was rather gentle. Plugging it back in, boom, corrupted. In fact, I still have I still have one of my hard drives has like 500 gigs of corrupted videos, and I know that hard drive has my old Minecraft world that all my buddies and I were playing on that I refuse to let go of. I believe it's on there, so I gotta run some sort of recovery program for the files, and maybe I'll get lucky and I'll get the server file. But, you know, nonetheless, I find myself looking back at these clips, so, you know, looking for ones to put in this video here and just editing them and shortening them up so that way the attention span is there and people don't click away. But you know, I really find myself smiling a lot coming back and watching a lot of these, and a lot of them are awesome, you know, especially the ones that, well, I guess it's my personal opinion, but a lot of them that have names were trimmed and clipped up. Like, that's what I used to do with a lot of my clips. I had like a background recording. I used to use a Shadowplay, NVIDIA Shadowplay. You know, it sucks that they have so many issues all the time, because I loved it. It was so convenient and really easy. I saw minimal performance loss when using it, but just all of a sudden, like every so often, it would just stop working. That's it. No reason. One of the days I'd go to use it and it would just be unable to activate for no reason. So dealing with that a bunch, and I think I had another issue with it that I forgot because I haven't used it in a while, but I kind of got tired of it and just started using other things. Like, I started using OBS, Steam Replay. Steam Replay is awesome. That is super good. Honestly, anyone who uses Steam, which should be every single one of you, and if you use anything else other than Steam, you are missing out, honestly. But the Steam Replay system, it is so convenient. I wish I wasn't having issues with it. I really do. I really enjoyed using it. But I have this issue that I can't really find anybody else having, because it's also hard to Google. But my issue is, no matter what, it will not record my voice. I'll test the microphone. I'll hear my feedback. I tried every microphone on my computer. Every single time I save any footage from it or watch it back, because you can change the setting and look at it right away, it will not record my voice. And for a hot minute, it wasn't recording gameplay either. Gameplay audio, sorry. So unfortunately, I've had to stop using it. I have some silent clips from it that are fine, you know, if they're just like something gameplay, it wasn't something funny. But that sucks. I really liked it. I liked it a lot. I love Steam. I'm a Steam fanboy. I'll die for Valve any day. I'll go to war for Valve. Sign me up. I mean, even though it doesn't work properly for me, it's still a background, minimal performance loss, like recording software that's just kind of always on, you know, because you can while live, while it's going, you just shift tab, boom, and you can rewind, you can clip. And what's really cool is if you trim something that's under a minute, you can just send it through Steam message to your friend or something. That's so sick. It's really fun. Thinking back to the amount of clips that I've had that are now gone, you know, as unfortunate as it is to say, you can't miss what you don't know. At this point, I've lost those memories. I have the vague, you know, I remember playing these games and doing these things kind of thing, but specific moments, like highlights and funny moments, or just, you know, just moments in general, they're gone. If you're someone like me who's spent far too much of their time playing video games, then those are your memories. You know, all of those videos are like your mom or dad pulling out the camcorder and showing you the video of your first steps and, you know, reliving those memories. You know, in a way, that's kind of what it is. It's your life, especially if you have clips extending a multitude of years. That's your capsule. That's your time capsule right there. I catch myself all the time looking back at an old clip on something, like whether it's funny or really cool, and it's really fun to forget what happened, and then as you're watching it, react in the same way that you did when it first happened. That's how you really know it's something genuine. I've had a number of times where I'll rewatch a funny clip from a long time ago, and I will laugh in the same way at the same exact time in the clip. I've had it happen multiple times for the same clip. I'll rewatch it, you know, this month, and then in a couple months maybe I'll see it again, and I'll react the exact same way. I find it hilarious. It's honestly an elating experience. If you have like a lot of friends and you guys kind of all clip things, it's really fun to kind of relive those moments every so often. You know, I have like one of those late night talks, and then someone just starts streaming, you tune in, and boom, you're just strolling down memory lane. I think I'm gonna conclude my ranting in a little bit, but I guess we're just just some closing remarks here. Memories are everything, you know, and this extends far beyond just playing video games. I've been trying really hard as well to just take more photos in day-to-day activities and take more videos, because, you know, eventually you're gonna find yourself stumbling upon them again, and you're just gonna start watching or start looking, and it'll take you right down memory lane. I originally started this video with no direction, no idea of what I was gonna do. I've pretty much just been freeballing it, essentially, you know, where the wind takes me kind of mentality, and I'm really glad with how it turned out, because it allowed me to have a newfound appreciation for a lot of the memories that I have. So in the midst of making this video, I decided that I think that's what it should be dedicated to. I think it should be dedicated to experiencing and creating more memories. Thank you to whoever's watched, and especially if you made it this far. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Mr. Fred, and I have no idea what I'm doing next time. Maybe I'll do something like this, to be honest. I kind of liked it. It was a lot of fun. Now for the bonus clip. Nick?
Jump, boy, you jump there.
Can I make the jump?
Yeah, you can make it.
Can you?